this short and sweet. No artificial sweeteners here, friends. No. I'm kind of tired of putting my life on display here. Now, here's the deal. I like certain characters on YouTube, right? Okay, fine. But don't make me your policeman. Okay, I will take care of my business how I see fit, like I did with Barry. I'll take care of old business and new business, guaranteed. Yeah, I've never understood why people put themselves in harm's way. I don't understand how people come to a foreign, they think they're above the law, and they're not. Look, you could call anybody and make any allegation you want. Don't mean it's but still, when you say it, you put yourself in a very uncomfortable situation, or certainly will be. Look what happened to Barry. Well, there's more to come with this guy. I told you, when I start something, I finish it. I'm a man of my word. So the deal is, if you got a gripe against somebody on YouTube, all these people that come to, and you're always talking about certain individuals on here, I'm not doing your dirty work. I'm handling my own business as it pertains to me. Let's get that straight. That's it. You don't like somebody, you have a lot of options. You can long form their channel. If you think they're committing a crime out here, you could contact the various agents. They'll work with you. I know they will. But don't expect me. Everybody doesn't want to get their hands dirty. They just want to come on my show and everybody else's and keep clean hands. They'll make all their comments. Yeah, go get them. Go get them. Well, look, I'm acting for me. I'm not acting for my viewers. Let's get that straight up front. I'm not doing this for you. Whoever I'm pursuing, I'm doing it for me. That's what I'm doing it for. Do I act upon these things? I sure as hell do. Will I act upon certain things? I sure as hell will. Okay, but I'd rather do it quietly. I'd rather do it silently. Tired of putting my life on display, telling you whether I take a shit or not, or I go to the store or the beach or something. That's not for me. This channel, not the kind of channel that's going to make a lot of money. If that was the only interest I had in this channel, other than, belching out shows and other topics, which I do real well, by the way, but besides the point. My life from now on is going to be totally private. What I do is going to be, I don't have to share my legalities with anybody, what I'm presently doing, what I will do, what I can do, what I cannot do, when I'm going to do something. No, I'm tired of getting my hands dirty for you people. You got on here, you take it out with them. I'm not, deputy dog here. I'm not your policeman, okay? I just take care of people that have offended me. If you got a problem with somebody on here, and every time you come on my show, if you got a problem with these people, take care of it, man. Don't come to me. Don't come to me, okay? I don't want to hear you gripes. And besides, talk about working silently. And you're going to see a big change coming up here. You may not even, I'll be taking care of business. I'm not letting anybody know what I'm in Cebu, what I'm doing in Cebu, whether it's an agency, whether it's a lawyer, anything I'm doing. My life is now private. Okay, I don't need to show any birthday parties. I don't need to try to prove to anybody that I have a nice house. And you got a problem the way I live, that's your problem. Maybe you'll grow up someday and stop chasing your tails and get your shit in order and get your ducks in order. There's too many mentally deranged people out here. I can only handle one at a time because I got nothing but time. I'm retired. Do I finish up projects I start? Generally, yes, I do. I have any projects in mind? No, I certainly do. But I'm not going to share it with you. Become your own detective. Become your own policeman. Become your own. I'm not getting my hands dirty for any of my viewers. Okay? With each other, kill each other. I really don't care. Some are going to die from natural causes anyway. Some of them might die from the hands of another person they pissed off. I mean, anything is possible on social media. I think you know that. But my private life is going to be my own. That's it. Not going to know the brand of toilet paper I use. I'm not putting that shit out here no more. My life from now on will be totally private. So private, you mean no mind. I'm not making no money on it. Would I have to go through to get monetized again? PIN code just to collect what? 13,000 fucking pesos? I'm sorry. The kind of drama channel that you want me to be. That's really not my thing, really. Hey, I enjoy doing YouTube, but the comes to fuck this, man, it's not worth it. Take care of unfinished business. Yeah, that's a definite. Take care, I guarantee you, of unfinished business. But I'm not going to share anything with you. I'm not going to tell you what's going on with Barry. You're nosy people. You're inquisitive people. You could find out on your own. The main thing is Barry knows what's happening to him. Nobody better than Barry's going to know what's happening. But you want me to do all your dirty work. And that's not going to happen anymore. You're on your own. I mean, you are totally on your own. Let me take care as it pertains to me. And if it's a big list, I got everything on that list. But let me take care of the way I want to take care of it, silently and without having to come on here and say, yeah, causing a lot of trouble, man. You're going to pay. You're going to pay. Well, certain people are going to pay. And nothing happens overnight, I guarantee you that. But there are ways of getting things done. And I'm familiar with every way there is. If you thought it was easy, getting it wrong, it took a lot of my time and effort, and not to mention money. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Do I want to? No. But will I? Sure. Especially when you give people warnings and they keep on doing what they're doing. They like to slash people's reputations on here, but they don't think about their own and what they're creating for themselves. There's a lot of mentally ill people on here, man. You know, if you want to be successful, you hang with successful people. Okay. If you don't want any negativity, you remove yourself from negativity. That's my plan. That's it. Okay. I'm taking care of myself. Okay. I'm not talking about anything on here. You want a response? It's none of your fucking business what I spent. I'll spend it again. I don't care. I'm not broke like they think I am. I'm not broke at all. That's not the problem. Money ain't the problem. It's time. It's time and effort that you have to put into this kind of shit. But hey, I'm retired. I got time. Now, you people, all you want to do right away, Ricky's a sick person. You're talking about Ricky now. Look, you got a problem with Ricky. You got a problem with Barry. You got a problem with anybody else on here. Tell you what, dude, take it up with them, not me. I'm not the policeman on here. I told you. I take care of business as it pertains to me. That's it. Not you. Your dislikes of anybody else on here. You got a problem with a channel, they're not following the rules, long form their channel. You don't like this new Jasper guy, you know what to do with him. You could do this with anybody. The one thing that they would hate is if you removed all their subs. They have to start all over again. Well, that's a kick in the ass right there, I can tell you that. That's a big kick in the ass. We start there. If you got a gripe against anybody that you like to talk about, I'm sick of the drama. I really am. I'm not 30 years old anymore, okay? I'm in my late 60s. I am not 30 years old anymore. I want to live my life peaceably, and so far my life's been pretty good. But I think I'm putting too much effort and time into YouTube. It's become kind of a hobby, but there are other hobbies I can do, like healthy hobbies, my treadmill and everything else. Spend my time taking care of me. But please don't get me wrong. Look, the point is, I don't like talking about these people, whether you agree with me or not. I'm not trying to give them any PR, public relations. Okay? I'm not trying to promote their channels like that fat piece of shit, Big Kevin. I don't owe him shit, nor does anybody else. He's never going to make a trip to the Philippines. He'll die well before that time happens. I'm going to sit back and just hear all the news of who fucking died or hospitalized or whatever, or the law caught up with them. I mean, I want that jolly. I live for that jolly. And believe me, if you don't think I have gratification that what has transpired with Barry Jordan, you're wrong. That's a big deal. I was waiting for that moment. I worked hard on that shit. I'll work hard again on somebody else. That's not a problem with me. I got time on my hands. That's not a problem. You offend me to that degree as Barry did, and well, I'm going to do whatever I need to do. And I'm going to do my best until it works or it doesn't work. But I'm not going to sit here. Remember, I don't care who you like on here. I don't even care if you don't like me. Okay? That's irrelevant to my life. You don't support me. If I had monetization going on the $ here, you wouldn't send me shit. So there has to be a benefit for me to be on here, man. There has to be a benefit. There is no benefit except me just getting pissed off at people and wanting to take a baseball bat to their fucking head, and I'd rather not do that if I don't have to. But I have a good memory. There's nothing wrong with my memory. If I feel I need to take care of business, I'm going to take care of it. I promised you about Barry, and I did. I came through. Thank me for that. Okay, when nobody else wanted to get their hands dirty, everybody depended on me. Let this guy go get him. Let this guy go get him. No, man. No more. No more. No more. No more. That's done. You know, sometimes I get more pleasure of kicking back and watch people just argue with each other on their channel. I see people making fools of themselves and getting themselves in all kinds of legal trouble. And like Barry did, he exposed himself like a sore thumb. Everything he said on his show, the allegations, the threats, and the defamation he did is what got him where he is now. And it's not all over. His journey is just beginning. And that's the same thing that could happen to anybody else on here. Now, if you have a gripe with somebody, that includes me. I always include myself. I'm fair about this. You don't like somebody or don't like their channel, you don't have to listen to it. You don't have to go there. You don't have to comment unless they've done something personally to you that was something that you just could not let go. Maybe you tried and you said no. They went over the line. Okay. That's a whole different scenario. Okay. You know my email address, Mohammed? You should email me. You sound like an interesting guy. I want to see the validity of who you are. You could write me at my email. I'll know if it's you. Mm-hmm. But that's it. I mean, that is totally fucking it. I spend too much time on here, sometimes several shows a day. I could be working out, doing something positive. Well, I knew this for a long time ago, but I'm a stubborn bastard. I know that. You get me going, I get going, but it doesn't always work out best for the other guy. I made connections since I've been out here that I can't believe I made. I actually have. Bummer's in jail for a reason. His immigration status, he could have got away with that for a long time. Pulled some strings, whatever. 5 agents got involved with cooperation of my attorney and an informant, and he's gone. He was arrested. He's been there now 3 fucking months. 3 fucking months. It's going to be a hell of a lot longer for what my understanding is. He could be in detainment somewhere, wherever, don't matter, for many, many years. Now, this case will go through, and you know how long it takes. You got to get a court date in a regional trial court. Whew. Man, I know because I've been dealing with somebody else, one other person from Facebook, and this has been taking forever. Well, excuse me, COVID came in too, so that fucked everything on that too. But that's going real well. And there will be a court date in the not too far future, really. And the guy can't defend himself. There's no way in the world. What they're going to do to him, I really don't know. I can't say. I really can't say. I don't know. I don't have a magic ball. But I don't need a magic ball with Barry. Unless he's paying people off or something. I don't know. I wouldn't know that. I don't advocate it, and I wouldn't know it. But for what I could see, and what I could actually tell you, is that it's not looking good for him at all in every direction, you know? Well, Gators, I agree with you. I didn't let it go either. And I'm not letting certain other things go either. I told you, if somebody crosses that imaginary line with me, I take action. If someone wants to abuse me the way they're doing, defame my character, call me a fucking, or make insinuations that I'm a fucking child predator. You don't call anybody that. I've made that statement more times than I can count on here. The same line that you don't call me. I don't care how much you hate or dislike somebody. You don't even insinuate that with somebody. It's a good way of getting yourself crippled or dead or jailed. I have some old-fashioned values I've always adhered to. When I start to do something, I like to finish. It makes me feel better. It gives me that relief that I'm needing. Like a good old fucking constipation. You move those fucking bowels, baby. You feel relief. That's the way I feel. Just get out the shit. Get it out there. Relieve yourself. Take action. And then knock this fucking grin off these assholes' faces. That's what you got to do. And I'm all down for it. I'm all down for it. Okay, nevertheless, I'm not going to make a crazy statement like I'm getting off YouTube, but watch my smoke. Watch what happens here as of this broadcast. I need to take care of business in my own way. I need to take care of myself, starting on my exercise routines. I don't need YouTube as a hobby. You got to get on the platform on YouTube to make money. That's what it's all about. My channel is not a money-making channel. It's just not designed to be, okay? It's just really not. I'm not going to put all these women on my show. I'm not going to go on some famous person's show to get discovered and go through all that for what? Just to get attacked by people? I've had enough of it. I've been on there for over 7.5 years. Who's counting? Could be 8. I have no fucking idea. I say enough is enough. That's what I say. Now, you got a problem? Any one of you out there, you got a problem with somebody out there? Take care of the problem. Don't come to me. I'm not your dad. I'm not the police captain, okay? I take care of my own business my own way. You got a problem, you take care of it. Someone you don't like in there? Okay. I took care of Barry, all right? It's an end of a chapter. And I promised, I said I was going to get off here once I seen, or at least came to a point that I achieved my mission. Mission has been achieved one way or the other. No matter where this goes, he's been in jail for 3 months. Fantastic stuff. And what he's facing on 5 counts, 5 individual counts. He's, payment is going to be made in full. Demand payment made in full. He's fucked. He knows he's fucked, He got used by other people pretending that they like him and putting a donation campaign together. Not only did I knock the smirk off Barry's face, but he's paying for it in other ways. People using him to get views and donations for their channels that don't even like him and pretend that they did and are trying to help him and bringing him dinners and stuff. A lot of sick people out there, man. A lot of sick fucking people. You got one guy that tries to get a harem together, but he preaches fucking Bible verses, grabs his woman's tits on camera, has his woman make out with an old girlfriend on the camera. I can't deal with this stuff. These are really sick fucks. That's not who I am. I don't harm children. The civil case in Hawaii had really nothing based on any kind of child predatorship in any form or way. They talk about a fucking song. Would I touch a child? No, I would never touch a child. So don't ever make a statement like that. That's enough to kill somebody. But fortunately, I'm not, and I don't advocate that kind of violence for somebody trying to say something like that. I don't advocate that. There are better ways of dealing with people than that. Okay? It just makes you as bad as they are. You got a problem with somebody, take legal action. You got a problem with somebody, you handle it. You got a problem with somebody saying about another YouTuber, you handle it yourself. You got a personal problem with somebody on YouTube that you think is a real criminal, you don't like somebody, you hate somebody, you're your own policeman. I'm not your policeman. Let's get this straight once and for all. Okay? I'm not taking anybody down. Well, if you don't like Brevis, this is the whole point of my show, Granville. If you don't really, I got to take Brevis down. How about you? You don't like him. Why don't you take him down? Look, I will deal with people on my own accord, privately, quietly. If they continue to become a problem with me, and the ones that are present problem with me, I'll handle it my own way. I don't need to tell anybody about it on here. I'm just too much with my mouth on here. That's my problem. Too much. Letting people know too much of my business, that's going to stop right as this broadcast. Again, he comes on here, Granville, you got to take Brevis down. Yeah. Why don't you take Brevis down? Are you a pussy? Are you some kind of a fucking pussy? You don't like him? I told you, man, I'm not your police captain, okay? I don't work for you. I don't work for anybody on here, okay? Okay, I'm done. What I do privately is going to be my business. You got a gripe with any one of these YouTubers out there, you take it up with them. On a smaller level, you could always contact YouTube and do a long form on their channel, and you can really piss them off by taking down their channel. You can really piss them off, okay? You should be taking away all their subs. Don't look to me. I'm not your fucking daddy. I'll say it again. You keep on talking about all these people as if I really want to talk about it. I give in a lot, okay? But no more. I will take care of business on my own. Secretly, quietly. That's my last words. You guys are on your own, okay? You're on your own. Sorry, dudes. I gotta act on my own accord. I shouldn't have to explain anything to anybody on my show, what I'm doing, the progress of what I'm doing, or anything like that. Let's just say I got things under control, and we'll leave it at that.